Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Dawn of War Definitive Edition, all its DLC, and now let's head into the episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Dawn of War Definitive Edition. We've played through the original campaign, we've played through Winter Assault as the Imperial Guard, and we played through Dark Crusade as the Tau. Fun fact, after we finished that, I did a speed run, essentially. I don't know if it's a true speed run, but I blew through a Space Marine / Blood Ravens campaign of Dark Crusade in 10 hours of playtime. Capturing everything, again on normal, wiping everyone out, that sort of thing. There's no achievement for getting every single piece of territory, because that's what I did as Blood Ravens. And frankly, I just like playing through the game as the Space Marines. Now, that leaves one left. Now, originally, right, that just leaves Soulstorm. Again, I never played Soulstorm. Actually, I don't think I even bought it. I did buy Dawn of War, Winter Assault, and Dark Crusade. I don't think I bought Soulstorm because... when did that come out? Soulstorm original release date. 2008. Again, the first Dawn of War came out in 2005. Soulstorm 2008. That was the final DLC, and they did such a bad job with it. Relic lost the ability to make a Warhammer 40k game for a while. Until Dawn of War 2, which I think came out in... Hold on. Dawn of War 2 release. Yeah. Oh no! A year later? Wait, then when was 3 released? 8 years later. Wow, my timeline of things is really messed up. Huh. Okay. I thought there was like a 10-year gap between Soulstorm and Dawn of War 2. Sorry, 5-year gap. I stand corrected. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shock of shocks. At least in regards to this. Okay. Well. Color me surprised. Never mind. I'll shut up then. They released Soulstorm, which, again, I never played, I never bought, because on release, at the time, gaming websites were like, don't buy this, it sucks. It's a good concept, but it's horribly balanced. They added 2 new factions. This is just a battle for Soulstorm and Dark Eldar, and again, according to the websites I read at the time, which may no longer exist, the way they balanced it essentially was every race had a broken unit that was like, as long as you use this unit, you win. But it's very hard to stop without using the same unit. Does that make sense? So I think if they added flying units, and at the time, as long as you use flying units and the other guy did it, you win. Sort of thing. And the Sisters of Battle were so underpowered, if you tried playing as them, you just lost. And the Dark Eldar were so overpowered, if you tried you could not lose while playing as them. Does that make sense? Unless you were trying to lose. So, one of the upsides to Dawn of War Definitive Edition, like I said, is they've gone in and they have rebalanced things. They've actually balanced things. So we're going to test that out. So, Soulstorm.
Damn them! Fight for all your worth, soldiers! We've got to win this!
How the IG? Huh.
Sisters! Fight by my side!
Interesting. Never seen that before. So yeah, the big thing is the Sisters of Battle. We'll go ahead and hit new before I start talking. Normal.
It was the sudden appearance of a warp storm at the Kaurava system's outer edge that first caught the attention of the Imperium, and not just the Imperium. After hundreds of years under the neglectful watch of the Imperial Guard, nearly every force in the galaxy would descend upon the planet of Kaurava, bent only on domination and victory. 3 races had long dwelled in there. The Imperial Guard, its supposed rulers, the Orc tribes of Kaurava II, which the Guard had never successfully put down, and the Necron, who had slept undisturbed for untold millennia beneath Kaurava III. Where the Chaos Marines came from, or how, none can say. Did the Warp Storm bring them, or did they bring the Warp Storm? Both appeared suddenly on Kaurava IV, and in an eye blink, half the system's Imperial forces were gone, killed or claimed by the madness of chaos. In quick succession, the others flocked to Kaurava. The Space Marines, the Imperium's super soldiers, descended on Kaurava II, planning to finally cleanse the system, both of the troublesome Orcs and the Chaos Marines, their sworn mortal enemies. The Tau appeared next, not far above, on one of the planet's moons. In the interests of protecting its ordered empire from the effects of human folly, the Tau came seeking to contain the Warp Storm, and in so doing, expand their territory's border. On their moon, they built a mighty fortress, and there forged a space cannon capable of interplanetary devastation. Among the wastes of Kaurava III, the Necrons, perhaps awakened by the disruptive forces of the Warp Storm, slowly massed their lethal legions. In quick response, webway gates, long unused, flickered to life, and Eldar poured forth, ready to battle their dark, death-dealing adversaries. Meanwhile, in the shadow of an ancient portal gate, the Dark Eldar slipped stealthily out of the murky depths of the webway. They would be like carrion birds, flying above the battlefield, and when all were weary from the fight, make the battlefield into a feasting ground. Last to arrive, and perhaps most to be feared, were the Sisters of Battle, holy maidens and bearers of the God Emperor's faith. They had come to cleanse the system of corruption and filth. Their faith left them fanatical, unafraid of death and solace in their cause. Nothing here was clean. All must be purged. Now, war rages anew, and only the victorious may write their history. Only the victorious will claim the planets of Kaurava.
Okay. That was a lot. So, like I said, we've got the usual suspects. Space Marines, Imperial Guard, Necrons, Orcs, Tau, I guess they're not the usual suspects, Eldar, and they added Dark Eldar and Sisters of Battle. So, Deep Strike Squad. So, everyone gets a bonus power. I'm not sure, like, some of them, like, what is, I don't know what that means. We've never had to deal with supply lines before. That makes sense. That, okay, that things are cheaper to produce. Recover lost forces? What does that mean? Population growth? Again, that's never been in one of these games. They get a giant cannon. Deep Strike Squad, that kind of makes sense. And we get forward bases. Okay. So the big shtick of the Sisters of Battle, or shticks, they're, you know, chaos is chaos, IG is IG, yada yada yada. Dark Eldar claim slaves and have slave pits and can use the Soul Storm to cast spells. We get faith. And using the faith, we can cause miracles. Don't know exactly what that means, but we'll find out and probably get phobiases. So you are the canoness Selena Ag. Excuse me. Hold on. Ooh. Here we go. You are the canoness Selena Agna, leading the Sisters of Battle in glorious battle against all foes of the Holy God. It is your duty to cleanse these worlds of the mutant, the alien, and the heretic alike. A great corruption has fallen upon the Karuva system, and everyone there is suspected of heresy or taint. Everything must be burnt to the ground. We get forward bases. They also get meltas, multi-meltas, they're all about fire. So, we're going to start this, and like I said, we're playing on normal. If I feel like I'm struggling too much, I would come back and play through, right? Like, if we start fighting a faction, it's like, oh, it's very clear we just cannot win. We stop playing, I restarted the Space Marines, and we just blow through everyone. Captain, so, 5 Blood Raven comedies. Okay, usually it's just 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Oh, that mouth opening. Alright. Okay. Wow. Where are we starting? Okay, so we're up here. God, I can't...
Welcome to the single-player campaign of Dawn of War Soulstorm. These tutorial windows will guide you through the first 2 turns of play and introduce key features of the Dawn of War campaign mode. Your goal is to conquer all 4 planets of the Kaurava system. Each planet is made up of multiple territories which you will conquer one at a time. The campaign map is your primary interface for directing your troops' strategic moves. Individual battles are fought on the smaller-scaled battle map.
Right.
This province is your stronghold or home territory. It is from here that you are launching your conquest of the Kaurava system. If your stronghold is ever conquered, you will be pushed out of the planetary system and lose the campaign. Since this is the first turn, this is the only territory you currently control. The enemy factions each have their own strongholds, identified by banners on the campaign map. To win the campaign and make the entire Kaurava system yours, you must conquer all 8 enemy strongholds. The icon of your commander indicates the current position of your main army. You can only attack a destination that can be reached from the province where your army is, so its position on the map defines your options. The enemy factions each have armies of their own, and also can only attack adjacent territories. Some of your enemies may have powers that allow them to move in different ways, so be wary.
So if we go to Commander...
This screen provides you with a snapshot of your progress in the Kaurava conflict. It includes a running tally of your conquests, your commander statistics, your honor guard, and more. If you haven't yet trained an honor guard unit, or you've lost one in battle, you can train it on this screen by simply clicking on its icon. You can also access the war gear screen from here.
Okay. Spoils of War. Don't know what that is. Health. Alright, let's see the war gear.
Conquer more and more provinces. You'll be awarded pieces of special equipment for your commander. This equipment is called war gear. You will never be awarded a specific piece of war gear. Instead, for each award, you get to choose one piece from the list on this screen. Note that you may have to get some pieces of war gear to unlock other, more powerful versions.
Okay, so generally speaking, the way I do war gear is defense, offense, that sort of thing. So, Power Sword, Brazier of Holy Fire, requires the Power Sword. That's a weird thing. Plasma Pistol, Inferno Pistol, right? Sabat Pattern Helm. Oh! That one's gonna be important. Cloak increases health and protects against melee attacks. Increases damage and health. Immunity, knockdown, and movement speed. Regen and damage shield. Requires all other war gear. Burns foe struck by melee. What the? 5+1. Burns foes struck by melee attacks. So, extra burning damage is the way I would read that. I wasn't sure if an enemy hits me, they take damage, but I think the way this is worded is generate a flame aura, maybe, or at the very least, she will do bonus burning damage. Alright. So no war gear, no spoils of war. Okay.
These arrows show you where your army can move or attack this turn. Red arrows indicate attacks into enemy provinces. Green arrows indicate moves into friendly provinces. Since this is your first turn, and you only control your stronghold, you must attack an enemy territory. To move to or attack, left-click to select that province, and then click on the Attack or Move button in the right panel. Begin by attacking one of the territories adjacent to your army. After moving or attacking, you will have to end your turn in order to move or attack again.
I would like to point out the Tau and the Dark Eldar have very strong starting positions, right? Because the only way to get to the Dark Eldar is to go through here, right? Yeah. And I assume the only way to get to the moon is to go through... Oh, no. It's to go through here. So if the Dark Eldar take this and fortify the hell out of this, become near impregnable. Okay, interesting. Oh, here, bonus. Oh, yeah. Ancient Gates. The owner of this territory gains access to this ancient gates. Ancient gates are an ancient technology, allowing rapid movement between planets. Because of the warp storm, they're the only means of interplanetary travel. Okay. Ancient gates allow travel to 2 other specific gates, except for Lacuna. Is this Lacuna? Recon. Okay. So that... They have an ancient gate, but the only way to get there is from here. Okay. Who we fit... Right? Really? We have to... Okay. So, can I do recon? Great. What's this bonus? Advanced ground to orbiting tracking apparatus allows special tracking schemes to be deployed anywhere before any battle. Okay, purchase deep strike squads from your stronghold. Select to deploy them along with your honor guard. Deep strike squads return to your stronghold if you are victorious, otherwise they are lost. Interesting. Are there... Okay, that's a bonus. That's a... Don't know what that is. Okay. Their bonus is... Powerful manufacturing templates reduce the cost of all production. Cost of all buildings and units that can be purchased with planetary requisition are automatically reduced. Okay. So the Orcs' growth, right? What does that mean? Wholesome environment and living conditions promote extra soldiers via recruiting, recovery, and other means. Garrison populations automatically increase every number of turns. Oh, interesting. And the chaos was ignore supply lines, which I don't understand what that is. Benefit from a peculiar artifact of the warp storm, allowing only you to establish safe supply lines to your stronghold. Supply lines cannot be broken. Collect all planetary requisition from all territories. Eliminates need to defend many... Okay, so if, for example, so the way I read that is, let's say I take this planet, I get all their wreck, right? Okay. And then I take this and this, but I lose this. Because this territory cannot draw a safe connection, right? You can't draw... then I will not get the requisition from this. Okay. And the Honor Guard, what do they get? Trooper moving on, which allows some damage to be covered after the battle. Some Honor Guard after each battle. That's really good. What was the Eldar? Fleet March. We're up to 3. Whoa! Okay, do not allow you to attack multiple times. Alright, so I already see a problem with this campaign. Right? Fire just before you attack, softening up the others before you arrive. So it's basically, wham, they get a hit. We did Dark Eldar, and what were these guys? Gate rating. You are automatically able to travel from any ancient gate to any other. Oh, so this gate allows them to go to any gate. Gotcha. But I already see a problem, right? That means we can move fast in friendly territory, but the maximum amount of attacks per turn will always be 1. Meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I counted this moon, so we'll say 30. Meaning, no matter what, this is a minimum of 30 turns. Assuming things go perfectly, and they will not. So because they don't have that Fury artifact, or at least there doesn't appear to be a way to attack twice in a turn, it has artificially increased the length of this game far more than it needs to already. So we may not finish this in actual play. What I may end up doing is I'll start playing, I'll get the hang of it, but if I feel like it's starting to bog down or get tedious, I'll stop, play the game offline to the point where there's only one person left to take, and then I will show that fight. So just be aware of that. Having said that, we can attack here. We get the Holy Terra Missionary. This holy mass of the many holy acts of faith attaches a retinue to strengthen their troops, detects infiltrated units, effective as scouts and support units. Battle Sister Priory Squad. Well, that's... yeah. Infantry and heavy infantry. So let's attack. 3 gives us options. So let's attack 3 first. And it looks like the first thing we're going to do is wipe out the Imperial Guard. Which sucks. You'd think they'd take on Chaos first. But sure. So, yeah, we'll do in order 3, 2, 3, 12, 4. So we're going to attack this.
Shows you the forces you are leading into an attack.
Interesting.
Return to the campaign map if you decide you don't want to attack yet. Since this is your first attack, most options aren't yet available.
Okay.
When you're ready to attack, just click on the attack button. This will load the actual battle where you will face enemies in a game of Dawn of War.
So I guess if there's forward base, and then if we have deep strike, we can swap that over. I don't know what buildings do what. But I know for a fact, starting... Continue.
By playing as the Sisters in Battle, you possess the power to build forward bases. Before any attack, you may purchase buildings in addition to Honor Guard units. Purchased buildings will be present at the outset of the battle. However, unlike Honor Guard units, they will not travel with your commander into other fights. Conquer enemy strongholds to obtain the racial powers added to your own.
Alright. Starting with 2 of these is good no matter what. Oh, Honor Guard. Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing there's forward base, Honor Guard, and then deep strike. So spending 100 WEC to get 2 power generators is always worth it. I don't know what the rest do. So because this is our first fight, we're not going to do anything. Basic infantry, single base. And it looks like we'll be facing the Imperial Guard, who traditionally not the easiest to play with. Okay. Okay, so I don't elapsed time. Oh, that's new. So, okay, so dismantle. Ooh. Interesting.
Not.
I serve.
We get ecclesiastical servitors. We've got power. Alright, so missionaries are scouts.
I humbly await orders.
Gerard is convent.
Build protocol confirmed.
Okay. So the only way in is right here. That's good.
Humble
It is a
missionary.
judgment.
I remain pure.
Okay. So there are attachments that can scout. They're not actual. Oh no.
A humble missionary.
Huh.
Here to serve. Inspire.
Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to readjust this as usual. But that little extra power, greatly appreciated. Is there a map? Okay, 4 is the map.
We command dread and awe.
I'm gonna put you there. There's our faith.
I serve the sisterhood.
Okay. We need a pristine sanctuary. Alright. Oh, we have an inferno target, so they can go anywhere.
Serve the sisterhood.
We're gonna pull them back. Actually, we're gonna put one right there and call that good.
Sisterhood. I humbly await orders.
Here's our basic units. Battle Sister Squad 140. Great. We'll go ahead and build 2 of them.
The lighting
I
and the
submit.
tempest. Emperor,
Your will.
There's our listening post.
I
inspire
submit.
me.
Build protocol confirmed.
Oh, and we'll use this scout to grab this.
We know our place.
Great. 6 available. So they have squads of 10. Oh, you can't be attached. Hold on. Strongest in melee, but no slouch in ranged either.
Command dread and awe.
So we'll do that.
All but the faithful perish.
Great.
Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation.
Move them forward.
I humbly await orders.
And this looks like a
Instructions.
back line to use. So we'll slap down some more power generation.
Emperor.
You're heading out here.
Judgment.
You grab this. Great. Seraphim squads. Celestian squads. Death Cult Assassin. Repenture Guard. Okay. Phosphor grenades, crack grenades, field logistics. Gonna need one of those. Gonna need to upgrade, but we'll hold it off. Perfect. Let's. Oh, hold on. Listening post. Max faith. Okay.
The point is
Need a holy icon. Need a holy icon.
Be it your will. The machine spirit sings in me.
So they're either starting here, here, or here. Okay. Hold on, let's start to use the Divine Retribution ability. Favor the Emperor enemies who attack with the
From the lighting and,
And-
the tempest. Emperor,
There's
deliver
touch.
us.
Beams of Holy Flame. Okay, interesting. And a Confessor. They actually have a lot of detection, but they don't have infiltrated units, I think. Alright,
Submit.
we're gonna need a sanctuary. I'll go ahead and build that back
Instructions
here.
received. I submit.
Slap that down. Great, so now we're generating faith. Awesome. And we can use faith
We command dread and
to
awe.
trigger things like Purifying Light. by special units in the cannon, greatly reduces enemy weapon accuracy, left kick cost base to use. Or Ascension. Notable Avenging Angel attack all enemies in the area. 85, 30.
We know our place.
Okay. They're actually really cheap
It is a judgment.
for reinforce. You're gonna die, just to let you know, probably. You're not doing anything, so you come out here and snag this.
Sworn ever to your service when at peace and when at
You can go this way.
we bear.
We'll see where they're starting.
Be it your will.
And we will immediately build a turret here
Instructions received.
and a turret here to hold the line.
Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation.
Okay, that's upgraded. We'll grab this.
I submit.
Alright, so this gives us blessed ammunition. Ignore cover bonuses is incredibly powerful. Buildings around our transport ladders play heavy music that damages morale and boosting our morale. Infernal pistols and power weapons. Interesting. Alright. Alright, that's roughly the same.
Be it your
So
will.
we're gonna take
I
this,
serve.
slap
Your
another
will
one down
be
here,
done.
and delete both of these, because they're just in a bad position. Alright, so they're
I am
not
a
starting here,
servant
so
to
we
the
will
Emperor.
backtrack
Emperor,
and try to snag
grant
these.
us dominion of this place in thy name. Sworn ever to your
And they're
service
not
when at
starting
peace
here,
and when at
so
war.
that means they're starting here. So we're gonna grab this one and put a
Grant us
defense point
dominion of
here.
this place in thy
That's a little
name.
out of the way. Oh, shit, they're already moving in this direction.
I am a servant.
Great. So what is this? Oh, interesting. That's why you want to attach these guys to squads. They heal. Okay, good to know. Is there a max? No. You can have as many of these as you have squads. Interesting. Okay.
All but the faithful perish.
In this case, we'll do the add-on first, and then the holy icon.
Humble missionary, here to serve.
No,
Emperor,
kill him.
inspire me. Blessed be.
Right.
Emperor,
Try and grab that.
grant us dominion of this
I
place.
This is
in thy
built.
name.
We need more
I
power.
serve. I
One,
am equipped for
two. Ooh, that looks fun.
Thou shalt not. I shall.
Okay. Yeah, so they get flamers or heavy bolters. No plasma pistols, which is a problem.
Witchcraft, heresy, and
yeah.
mutation.
I remain pure.
So if we attach this to you,
I secured and sanctified.
now they get a healing ability. Oh,
Thou shalt not.
that's actually usually very powerful. So, Seraphim Squad. Heavy infantry, fast attack, jetpacks. Okay. Grab this. Pop you. Pop you. Pop you. Great.
I
Get that
serve.
income just flowing. Alright, so actually we'll cancel this. Boom boom. Oh wait, do each of these take one? Ah, there's your, so each of these actually uses up one. So there's your bonus. So that means a squad actually uses 3. So we'll build 2.
The battle reporting. We are servants of the god Emperor.
We'll
I
turn
am a
you.
servant to the Emperor.
I can't do that yet. We'll do ammo gear so they can ignore that.
A humble
We
missionary.
don't need loud
Here to
healers.
serve.
There, so infernal
I
pistols.
am a servant to the Emperor.
We know our place. Praise the
I
Emperor!
remain pure.
Okay. Just to see what these are, I'll go ahead and build one. Effective at shredding morale. Okay, we'll hold off on that. Scout's doing its scout thing.
Inspire me.
Okay, am I down a scout? It's a bit hard to see when you're down a scout.
I serve.
Gonna need
I
you
am
there.
equipped for that.
We command
So we know they're in this direction.
Up high, I can hear the Emperor whisper.
The Holy Saint. Oh, interesting. Can we hook up? Well, not you. Where are you? Yeah, you.
I am
Can
a
we hook
servant
you up?
to the Emperor.
No.
It's the
Okay.
Emperor who grants us flight.
We'll bring you in too.
We are under attack. Do not lose heart.
What? Well, that was fast.
Forsake me.
Holy shit.
Sisters ready for battle.
Their morale just...
Come, my sisters.
Battle sisters, aerial assault.
Location
But they are
secured.
very hard to kill.
Thou shalt not. I shall.
Emperor.
Okay.
Inspire me.
We need to upgrade this, I would presume. I'll grab the grenades. We'll trigger this. Defenses
I
first.
serve. The machine spirit sings in me.
Sworn ever to your service when at peace
Grab
and when at
this,
war. I will
this,
take it without fail.
And this.
It is a judgment.
Retreat.
Wow!
Ready to fight.
Their morale sucks!
We are taking fire.
Thou shalt not. I shall.
Okay. That was rough. Alright. So what is it? So this is most buildings and Rhino trade ports. Okay. So I think I am gonna grab that.
I serve.
You're not doing anything, so let us grab one.
Protocol
two.
confirmed.
I assume that is max? Yes, so that hasn't changed.
Without devotion, we are nothing.
I remain pure. I remain pure.
I serve.
We command dread and awe.
I am a servant to the Emperor.
Okay.
From the lighting and the tempest,
Didn't we...
Emperor, deliver us.
Wait, hold on. Oh, is that... Sorry, now that's turn on and off. Oopsie. Grab the research. Grab the research. What's the next thing we can build?
Your will.
The Manufactorum and the Holy Reliquary. Okay. So we're gonna need
To specifications.
vehicles.
Be
From
it
the
your
lighting and the tempest, Emperor, deliver us. To the Imperial. Location secured and sanctified.
Uh-huh. Dude's doing his thing. Right, so now we can do Veteran Superior, and we'll trigger this in at least one of them.
I remain.
Bastard, they took the relic. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of range, though.
I
Grab this.
if you will it.
Pull him back, and this sounds like just
Strategic point
a
taken.
Build protocols
upgrade
confirmed.
point. Okay. Do I have...
I humbly await orders. Your will be
I
done.
am consecrated to the Imperium.
shift? I'm gonna run you guys in this direction.
For death.
I mean, it's doing damage.
I submit.
So you're not doing anything, so we'll run you out here.
Sings in me.
We're actually doing okay. Alright, so now we can do the Celestian Squad. Weapons to take down vehicles. Weapons upgrade effective against vehicles and buildings. Vehicles and buildings. Oh, turn back on. So you can disable it. There we go. Allowing you to strike down your foes with beams of holy flame. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that.
Come to my aid!
Celestial Squad, ready for battle!
Fight again! To the air, sister!
I am
Get him in there.
consecrated to the Imperium.
Gotta work on the range of that. Why? There you go. Oh, that's weird. They're ranged units.
Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation!
Okay.
Thou shalt not. I
Damn. Those things have range.
We have excelled
Okay,
at
so
battle.
they get the superior, imager fire, squad hit points, faithful generate small amount of, okay. Oh, that's just automatic. Alright, and then we can either get a melted gun, one member, help any that if you're punching through vehicle armor, or multi-member. Why would you never...
To the hymns
What?
of the Ecclesiarchy!
That's weird. So there's the Melta, or the multi-Melta, which is superior. Yeah, you can do both.
We have excelled at battle. We immolate all before us.
Weird. Weird.
I will make it whole.
Okay.
The Emperor grants us flight. Our fervor shall make them tremble. Seraphim Squad, on the move!
Dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright. Grenades.
I am
Heal.
consecrated to the Imperium.
Flames. Yeah.
It is a judgment.
Alright. Oh, that's true.
To the hymns of the Ecclesiarchy! It is now their time to die! We command dread and awe!
I mean... Whoa!
It is a judgment.
Hold them
We
back a
march to the
little.
hymns of the Ecclesiarchy!
Seraphim Squad,
Smite the enemy!
devotion, we are nothing. It is the Emperor who grants
Long
us
cooldowns.
We
So
have
they-
excelled at battle. Phosphor grenades!
Oop, we want to build that somewhere else. Alright, so what is this? Alright, alternative war gear. Definitely need that.
I must turn and face the foe.
Every time a faithful unit dies. This time it's better never fallen with right and seek vengeance. Enemy squad. Okay, so now we have a Death Cult Assassin and a Repentia squad. Alright, war gear. Actually, hold on. That's priority. Then accuracy. Zealot charge, which is a bit weird. Okay.
Kill for witchcraft, heresy, and mutation.
I am a servant to the Emperor.
One confessor
Sworn to the secrets of the
and one assassin who is melee only.
I go.
Okay, so you're gonna want at least 2 Celestian squads. Alright, vehicles. So what do we get for vehicles? We need a Shrine of the Living Saints. So we get Rhino Transports. I think we're gonna want at least 2 of those. The Immolator. And take heavy punishment, infantry through buildings, the Fighter, and the Exorcist, which is artillery.
This is Rhino Transport, reporting.
Definitely gonna want that.
I
Are all
have
aboard?
come to pass
Many
judgment.
wars have we served the Emperor.
I serve.
Okay, so now we just need
This is
the
Rhino
Shrine of the
Transport.
Living
On the
Saints.
battlefield.
For that.
Are all aboard?
No one is above suspicion.
Again, melee.
Few equal our resolve.
Alright, this is melee only.
The Emperor's
It
grace.
is a
We're gonna pop you out of there. Throw you into the Repentia squad. Which you're a melee unit.
Fight by
No
my
trial
side.
too rigorous.
Off. But harder, left click, while active, faster, and receive a damage bonus, but they lose health. Yeah, so that is never being triggered for me.
To the hymns of the ecclesiarchy. Never shall we
Do
tremble.
not oppose.
Can we have, oh, can we have more than, oh, we're full. Alright. Yeah, so getting the
No one
balance right
suspicion. Absolution
is gonna be the issue,
guilty of wasting my time.
right?
It is a judgment. Come, my sisters.
Like, these guys almost require
Our Emperor gives us strength.
Emperor,
these guys to be in
inspire
them
me.
to make full use of them.
Grants us flight.
Emperor, inspire me.
Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation. Sisters, fight
Swore
by
never
my
to your
side.
service when happenings and when
But
I-
now they get a little heal. So if they turn on this, sorry, if they turn this on, they can spam this to negate.
The plea of innocence is guilty of
Guide,
wasting my
guard,
time.
transport.
I
Okay.
serve.
Get the
Instructions
energy.
received.
Yeah.
Remain pure.
Trigger this. It's an interesting Raticore. Okay, definitely want that. But yes. Alright. No. Trigger both of these. Living Saint. Possible Drain. Gotta need one of these. Doesn't take anything. Trigger another one of these. Okay. So they're an interesting little combo.
I submit.
I am come
serve.
with the Emperor's creed in hand.
I humbly await orders.
Emperor, inspire me.
So they're really all about... Oh, nope. Using abilities to the best of their ability. Or, yeah. Small elite squad and using, like, alright, you know, what's the perfect, what units do I attach to get the perfect combination of doing what I want to do? Does that make sense? Okay, so what are these? Blocker, it's close combat. Well, there's my close combat.
Purge this wretched, tainted land.
Buildings and vehicles.
If you fall for the
Cool. I think you want at least 2 patented engines. Master gear. I think that's everything. Just grab him to grab him.
Guide, guard, transport.
Oh.
We go! Come, my sisters! Swift death or slow death?
Okay.
I remain pure.
Yeah, so you're looking to go heavy bolters.
Are all aboard?
I whispered to my
Nope.
blades. Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation!
I serve.
Emperor, inspire me. Pain brings faith or death.
I submit.
I cannot
Be
witch. Alright,
it your
we'll
will.
pop
Your
these
will
down just to
be
pop
done.
them down.
I humbly
Build
wait
a
orders.
second one of you. We'll upgrade
I
you.
humbly await orders.
And I assume
I am equipped for that. Instructions
Actually.
received. I serve. Build protocol confirmed.
there's a limit to the number of barracks we can have. Alright. Get them up and running. Each of these takes 2. Alright. But that's only because we're out of territory. 1, 2. Aircraft and infantry. Okay, yeah, so in the original, like, all you had to do is build lightning fighters, and the planes were good against everything.
Strategic point taken.
Sworn ever to your service when at peace and when at war.
Okay. Alright, let's see
They will never see me
if we can take this.
We are taking fire.
Whoa, not by yourself. Well, we now know where their army is.
Onward! We bear the Emperor's light.
Are all aboard? Are all aboard?
We are under attack.
I am
The immolator
consecrated
tank.
to the
Purgation,
Imperium.
manifest.
Are we base rushing here?
We are servants of the God Emperor.
Huh.
Behold, the immolator tank. Purgation, manifest. Behold, the immolator.
Come, my sisters!
Did the transport out of there?
To the front.
I think one transport blew up.
Lightning fighter, defending the Emperor's skies.
Yeah, actually. Control 8.
None shall pass.
Holy shit. Off the grenades. Yeah, but we're gonna win the base race. And there we go. No.
On the move.
Okay. We can find another one. Hold on, let's get rid of them.
That'll fill my ears. Lightning here. Oh, they'll have a dog fight.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
I humbly await orders.
Alright, so 100's the max.
Guide, guard, transport.
Do not oppose the Emperor's will. I will see to that.
Okay, where's the other one?
Are all aboard?
Sworn ever to your service when at peace and when at war.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so we got 3 to 1, 3 to 1. All right. So normally, does this give health? No. You definitely want this to deal with scouts. And I think we're gonna do plasma pistol. Continue. So we don't have a choice. So menu.
Congratulations. You have conquered your first province. This victory has given you several rewards, including a piece of war gear. Every territory yields a certain amount of planetary requisition per turn. Additionally, many territories provide special bonuses such as honor guard units. Look for bonuses in the right-hand panel when you select a province. The honor guard are special units that can be trained to accompany your commander in battle. Purchase honor guard units from the commander or the attack screen. Take note that if you lose the territory that provided you with an honor guard unit, you will lose the ability to purchase that unit. Other provinces will grant small resource bonuses for battles, or contain ancient gates that allow travel between the planets. This is the territory you've just conquered. Notice that it has changed to your color, and that your army is on it. Whenever you conquer a province, your army moves there. You can only move or attack once per turn, so your turn is effectively over. Next turn, new provinces will be open to attack. When you are ready to let the enemy factions act, click on...
Alright, so menu. Save. Great. Bookmark 1. Bookmark 2. Excuse me. Great. And we're good to go.
Each of the
And turn.
factions will now act in turn. Like you, they each have their own strongholds and armies. They will each move their armies or attack and reinforce their territories in turn. Pay attention to where your enemy's armies are. Armies will reinforce nearby friendly provinces under attack, bolstering the defense with additional troops. It is now your turn to act again. You'll notice that you have gained planetary requisition from the provinces you control. Each province produces planetary requisition every turn. To garner your full allotment of requisition, you must maintain supply lines. This means that all territories must be part of a chain of territories that you possess, tracing back to your stronghold. Use planetary requisition to reinforce your provinces by stationing troops and buildings there and to train honor guard units. To reinforce...
So... what we're gonna do is menu, save, bookmark 1. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.